Good morning. It is the Monday morning cup of coffee. I am your host, Tommy Womack. This is my coffee. Hope you have yours. On your mark, get ready, get set. Let's have a sip. Hope your Monday morning finds you doing well and chipper and ready to take on that work week. I will be at Howlin' Books in Nashville next to Grimey's this coming Saturday, the 2nd of April, to celebrate the release of Trouble Boys, the story of the Replacements, written by Bob Mayer. And I will be at Howlin' Books Saturday, April 2nd at 5 p.m. to sing my song, The Replacements, in honor of said book. Also will be there is Bright Littlefield, that's Tom Littlefield and Jonathan Bright, and they'll be playing Replacements tunes on the ukuleles like they do. And it'll all be a good time. Not a lot going on the gigs front for a couple of weeks, but starting Friday, April 15th, I will be at the Randy Meyer House Concert in Pacific, Missouri, just outside of St. Louis. Saturday the 16th, I will be at the Free Range House Concert in Zionsville, Indiana. And then Sunday the 17th, I will be at the Red Door in Columbus, Ohio. So I'm looking forward to all those, but I have a pretty light playing schedule between then and now. Here's a little bit of good news, something that happened this week. I have a verbal authorization to re-release my first solo record, Positively Na-Na, from, it came out in June of 1998. The record is almost exactly as old as my son is. My son was released on June 7th, 1998, and Positively Na-Na came out on June 9th, 1998, back when they released records on Tuesdays. So I am looking forward to getting Positively Na-Na back on iTunes. It's been out of print for years, and I didn't have access to the rights for it, but now it looks like it's all going to come together, and one day soon I will have Positively Na-Na available for sale at my gigs and on my website, and available on iTunes again, which I'm excited about. And this is a song from Positively Na-Na. It's a song that goes back to the Government Cheese days. Government Cheese never recorded or released it, but I put it out on Positively Na-Na. It's called Skinny and Small. When I was a kid, I was skinny and small. Skinny kids in my town, they played ball. It was the little girls sat around with dolls. And that's how it was in my town when I was skinny and small. Skinny and small. They gave me a glove and stuck me in a field. Yelled at me to hit, yelled at me to steal, yelled at me all damn day is how it'd feel. And that's how it was in my town when I was skinny and small. Skinny and small. 8th grade gym, a jock strap humor, always a subject to some nasty rumor. He can't play sports, he must be a fag. Stay away from him, he's a drag. 9th grade gym, I couldn't climb the rope. Coach shook his head, said there ain't no hope. It's a one-level town, and you don't compete. You don't think like an athlete. And so I grew up tough, I grew up mean. My fists got hard, my wits got keen. I left that little one-horse town, gonna bring some ivory towers down. When I was a kid, I was skinny and small. Skinny kids in my town, they played ball. It was the little girls sat around with dolls. And that's how it was in my town when I was skinny and small. Skinny and small. We used to pitch no hitters, and I warmed the bench. Gave me noogies and made me flinch. I came back to town with a big ass wrench and said, "This is for the way you treated me." And I struck him on the head repeatedly. I called up with a shortstop, found out what he does. He's still living in town. He's the chief of the fuzz. He's the chief of the fuzz. At least he was. I shot him an hour ago. And now I'm running through the woods, quiet as a mouse, only 50 yards from the coach's house. Hello, anybody home? When I was a kid, I was skinny and small, and skinny kids in my town, they played ball. It was the little girls sat around with dolls, and that's how it was in my town when I was skinny and small. And hope that happy tale of murder and bloodlust gets your Monday off to a darn tootin' good kicking start. Don't let the bastards get you down. Remember, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious spelled backwards is soy cadilla payadexi kitsalig rv like repus. I'll see you next Monday morning. Have a great week.